Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today we are taking a look at Oxford City and the blistering start they've made to this season. Before we get into depth and look at City, please hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on further football videos coming out every single week this season as we look at every competition from the top to the bottom, and this week having a look in depth at certain clubs. Also hit that like button so you do not miss out, and hit that like button to give yourself some luck towards this weekend. Before the 2021 season, James Roberts quoted as, "Stick with it. What is a new team, a new manager, new setup, and hopefully we can deliver the Oxford fans a fantastic season after the strangers of last year's." And how they have all taken that into their stride. As we speak, going into this weekend, Oxford City are sitting third in the National League South and have a fourth round qualifying match in the FA Cup this weekend away at Weymouth. It's a great start to give them a great platform to move on this season, Oxford City. Not since the 15-16 season have they taken as many points in the opening three matches. And, they really do look like a bit of success story at the moment, although very early doors. Well, there's a bit of gloom up the road at Oxford United with a poor start that they've made. It's the other club in Oxford, City, who are catching the headlines, especially in the National League South. David Oldfield has come in and really, generated a really good, strong squad this year. You can see already that the togetherness is there for the side. And it would really cap a fantastic start, wouldn't it, if they can grab a win this weekend in the FA Cup away at Weymouth to get to the FA Cup first round proper, and then a few more pennies for the club. Not much success at Marsh Lane in recent years. A good cut run year or two ago was a good thing for Oxford City, but you look at how they've been in previous seasons. Definitely been a mid-table club. Look at the last four seasons they've been in the National League South. In fact, you can go back to that 15-16 season. Since they dropped from the National North to the South, they have literally been 12th, 14th, 16th, 12th and 13th. So they definitely give the term mid-table a new name. Oxford City want to be at the top knockings of the league, and there's no reason why they can't at the start they've made. A huge win at home to Bath City ensured they started the season with a big scalp. Bath, definitely a strong unit for this division. A good point away at Chelmsford was followed up with a 4-0 thrashing of Tonbridge Angels last weekend. And, goals are really not a problem for them this year, as well as the Royal Wootton in the FA Cup victory with a 2-1 win. They annihilated Tamworth, didn't they, from the Southern League Central. Sitting 7th, Tamworth, they're no mugs. They are a strong unit, but Oxford dismantled them 6-1 in the FA Cup. These results have really taken Oxford to the next level, and there's no reason this cannot continue. So what's the secret at Oxford? What has happened to ensure they do have that best start since 2015 to the start of the season? Well, David Oldfield has really got them together in pre-season and created a real close unit. The goals are flying in. James Roberts has already hit 5. Harvey Bradbury, has he found, a good settling place for him? He's on 3. Josh Ashby's 3. They've got some good attacking players in this squad. So let's have a look at their squad and see where the men behind this form that Oxford have started already. Very rarely are Oxford changed in their first team, and that's the togetherness that they've got. They've got a solid base first 11 and some good players coming through as well from the bench. So, you look at the squad that has pretty much played every game together. Dudzinski, Drew Osler, Drew on loan from Queen's Park Rangers this season. Looks a very astute signing. He's in on loan, same as Joe Gubbins, who comes in on loan from QPR. Louis Hall, the left back, ex-Aston Villa, had a very good season last year at Bedford, and he has settled in as well here at Oxford. Joe Osler is their ex-Pompey youth player. He's a very, very strong defender for them at this level. Fleet, and we spoke about John Ashby, 24-year-old Oxford boy, and he's loving his football at the moment. In there with Lewis Coyle, James Roberts, who had a previous spell at Oxford on loan 3 years ago. He's come in now, and he's definitely scoring the goals, isn't he? 5 already to his name, especially his second goal against Tonbridge at the weekend was a stunning effort. Isle of Wight born Harvey Bradbury played with his dad up the road at Oxford United, the first ever father-son partnership up at Oxford. He's had loans before St Albans, Woking, Hungerford, and the former Millwall boy will hope for a bit of progress and a prolific record here at Oxford to take that into this season. He's definitely started very well. His 3 starts and 1 sub appearance has given him 3 goals already. Off the bench, they've got people like Fernandez, Owusu, Jacob Bancroft, ex-Swindon, previous loan at Salisbury, Wantage Town. He's come in and he's a good option to come off the bench as well. And Zach McEachran, who's coming back from injury, has made a start as well. And also, there's not forgetting Elliot Benyon, his 14th club now this is for Benyon, and one would say he's definitely a good player to have at this level. He definitely takes the game to the opposition with his pace and his directness, and Oxford definitely have a good player on their hands in their squad. So these players all together really are settling the pace alight at the moment, and they have had a great start to the season, have Oxford. The supporters would certainly love to be in and around the place at the moment. One person that is very close to it, Joshua Stewart, we spoke to this week, working for Oxford City behind the scenes this season. Go and give him a follow on Twitter. His ad is there. His take on it so far this season. Well, Oldfield, the pre-season, he's had to bring in his own team, increase the fitness levels. He's put as key as what their start's been. A positive squad, a real togetherness, a good platform to make it a memorable season. Lots of good attacking players, as we've mentioned. McEachran coming back from injury. The work that goes behind and unnoticed sometimes of players like Coyle, Fleet, Drew, Osler, Matsuzaka, very good players and at the very top draw. The focus, he says, is that they just focus on the next match. And that's the ambition at the moment, to try and keep this form going as much as possible. And you can't help but agree with what he says and appreciate the time he took to answer our questions. Oxford City look like they've got a very interesting season this year. They've got the goals there. They've got a good run of games coming up as well. If you look at it, after this weekend's FA Cup match against Weymouth, they have 2 home games back-to-back against Hampton and Richmond and St Albans. There's definitely points available in both of those games. And then they travel to Billericay, yet to register a win this season in the league. So Oxford City have a great opportunity to build on this. Can they keep it going? I really, really think they can. They are one of my sides I've picked in my non-league fantasy football this season. And I think Oxford have got a very good chance this season. They'll keep it going. David Oldfield needs to keep this going, and Marsh Lane needs to be treated as a bit of a fortress for them this year, ensuring teams go there and don't get anything, and that base can really bring them on this season. You can catch Oxford. They're doing live streams. Catch them for $6.99 for a match. It's very good. The service is excellent. We watched a match against Tonbridge at the weekend. They do put on a good performance, as well as the streaming being very well put together. Commentary, replays and football. What more do you want? If Oxford City stay clear of those injuries to key players and they keep going the way they are, Oxford are going to have a very good season. There's no reason why they can't challenge for those playoff spaces. And at the moment, they're in touch with the actual promotion race as well. It is very early days and their budget won't be as high as what some clubs are. And without fans, I feel there's a bit more of a level playing field. Putting that all together, I think Oxford, my prediction, definitely top 10 this season. Make that playoff push. Can they? We'll touch on them again throughout the season and give them the best of luck for every game between now and the end of the season. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for listening. Give Oxford your best and ensure that you carry on supporting your local team. Enjoy the footy. Let's hope we're back in stadium soon. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, subscribe for future videos.